it's Thursday, and today we are back for Gen 2 of the Pokemon Catch and Stitch theme. So we have our little cheer section in the back here, and we're just going to get straight into it. So we played Fire Red last time, and today we are going to be playing SoulSilver, which is just another old favourite. Used to have it on the little, DS. And we are playing a randomised version of SoulSilver today, so similar rules to last time. I've randomised all of the Pokemon, including the starters, so I don't know where anything is. Even though I'm not as familiar necessarily with this game as I was with Fire Red, it's still randomised, and I have limited to just Gen 2 Pokemon just to make sure that there's not a lot of crossover. We've done Gen 1, it's Gen 2's turn. Now, I can't remember how much gameplay there is at the start of this, so there's going to be like a number of surprises that we do. So I am just in the house, we're going to walk downstairs. So for the starters, well, it looks like I can go straight to the lab, which is a good thing. So for the starters today, I have limited it to Pokemon with 3 evolutions. So for those of you familiar with Gen 2, that immediately leaves us with some really interesting options. And I actually kind of would really love, I'm thinking maybe like a Larvitar would be cool. Also wouldn't mind Togepi is an option in there, but honestly any of the Gen 2 starters. Where is this lab? It's very windy down. That must be the lab. Oh, we got somebody peeking in the window. Wait, that's rude. All right, we'll just go in the door. Okay, Pokemon time. Now I know it bothered some of you last time that I didn't look at all 3 options before I picked one, but that was kind of the point. I don't want a choice. I want it to be a surprise. So again, we have to pick a number between 1 and 3. I think did I do 1 last time? Today I might go with number 2. So the first Pokemon joining our team is, I think this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Man, I have the best luck with these things. Okay, so Larvitar, the little nugget who always kind of looks like that little substitute dummy that anyway. Larvitar is the first member of our team. And because I don't want to forget, like last time, we are just going to look at what the other 2 could have been, what the other 2 options were. Would have been a Chikorita who would have been super cute, and I wouldn't have minded making her at all. No! Aw. I really hope Mareep turns up somewhere else, because I would love to make a Mareep, but no, we picked Larvitar. Larvitar is our boy. I really want a Mareep. Yeah, we'll give him a nickname. We'll call him Subway because he's just a little roll. There we go. So we have our first Pokemon. I'm looking at a picture of him now. And the thing I'm most concerned about is he does seem to have a lot of tiny frills and fins and color markings. So I might have to do some of that as embroidery, and I'm gonna need a better reference image of what's going on with that tail, because it looks sometimes it just looks like a solid piece, and sometimes it looks kind of like a rosette. So I gotta work out what's going on there. So even when it's an existing design, I start by doing a quick sketch. Something about it just really helps me lock the different pieces into my mind. So the first pieces I made were the arms, so I could attach them in the round as I made the body. I did decide to make the head fin as a separate piece, and it could have gone either way, but I opted for what was more flexible. I did build the legs into the body piece though. Then I stitched up a couple of little feet and the head fin, leaving me to work on the tail. So I found some better reference images that showed that the tail was like an 8-sided fan. My first attempt, I tried to make a round base and build the petals off it, and I got about halfway through that before I realised I was being a bit silly and making it way harder than it needed to be. So I frogged and started again, this time making the petals first and then just attaching them to a circular base piece made with multiples of 8 to ensure even spacing. But I did make the petals too long, so I did have to go back and frog 1 row from each of them. Finally, I stitched on his many tiny details and squares, and I am particularly pleased with how straight I got the red diamond. So there is Subway, the first member of our team. Okay, so there is our Larvitar done. And so now we're just going to head back into game and see what our second team member will be. Okay, so with Larvitar done, we are now going to, I think we're heading to Cherrygrove. I don't think we get the ability to catch anything this early in the game though. Oh, I love that they follow along behind you. That's so cute. All right, I'm gonna try and avoid the grass on this first run through because I don't really want any like spoilers, but I suppose they're unavoidable. So I guess we're gonna get like a little sneak peek of what we might be catching for our first one. Second one. Oh, this is gonna be a fun run. Oh, it's a little teddy bear. I always thought this guy didn't look very much like a Pokemon. Alrighty, and we'll keep going on our way. So Teddy Ursa is one option. Yeah, I'm doing my best, mate. Short's pretty cool, huh? Another Teddy. Okay, or Clefairy. I thought he... Must be because the babies were introduced in this gen. I included any like Gen 1 Pokemon that have like related lines. So it must be because of... Is it Cleffa? Little Cleffa? Ah, there's the door I'm looking for. Is this the way to Cherrygrove, or am I just... I don't really know the... Oh, yeah. Because maybe I should have gone like all the way to the left. It feels very strange to not hit the first city before I hit like a proper path. Just don't attack me. Don't attack me. Is that an apricot or berry? Which gen is this? Thank you, creepy old man. I really needed to know where your house was. But at least you gave me a pair of shoes. You did say continue up past Cherrygrove, but I don't remember. I don't remember if I was supposed to take the other left or this left. And I think that other left was actually a right. Oh, there's Crobat on this route. I hate that they're spoiling everything. I feel like I missed a plot point. Ah, nope, there's a house. Hello, house. You want to point me in the right direction? I feel like I'm going the right way because they're all kind of making vaguely, I'm going to force some story education into you, but you're going kind of the right way kind of plot at me. So we'll just keep going this way. I guess we have to go all the way back afterwards. Alright, so Snubble is also an option. He uses bite. He's a Subway sandwich that bites you back. Bye bye, Frilly Bulldog. Mr. Pokemon's house is straight ahead. Yay, I found it. Which way is straight ahead? Mr. Pokemon's house even up here? Yes, okay, cool. Just got another old man's phone number. I don't want any interactions. Don't want any battles. Oh, Hoppip. I wouldn't mind a cute little Hoppip. I've not been looking at the camera this whole time. I'm used to the camera being up there. So if I've been looking past you, that's my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'll look down here instead. Cool. We can go the fast way back. All right. Can I get the things and abandon the plot entirely? Do I even have any money? No. Okay. This is just a life simulator at this point. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back. Whoosh. Ah, can't go that far. Okay, cool. We got out with fewer spoilers. So now we'll just check in with Elm and then we can actually start playing our game for real. 22 minutes in. Yes! Okay, we finally have Pokeballs. We've done the fetch and carry quest. We've dropped the mystery egg off. We've beaten up the Magmar Grunt. I've had some spoilers for a couple of the routes, which is unfortunate, but like we can get past that and we can finally start building our team. So I'm going to be catching the first one here on this route, but I am going to just try and keep it to one catch per route. So like soft Nuzlocke rules. If I did run into a Clefairy during the spoilers section, so if I do run into any Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm going to like, this is not a Gen 1 run. They're only in here if they're part of an evolutionary line for Gen 2. It's one of those unavoidable things, and of course the babies were introduced to this gen. Anyway, it's enough of that. We are going to go looking for our second teammate. Because little Subway has been lonely for long enough. Alright, our first teammate is... Okay, so Teddy Ursa was the first thing that I encountered when I walked into the grass the first time, but I'm just still really glad to see him again. So I'm gonna try and catch this little bear. It looks like I've got a bit of a dark theme, maybe. I'm not gonna worry too much about typing this time around. So we just gotta catch this little guy. We're gonna bite the gummy bear. Oh, we're gonna have a packed lunch themed team. Come on, I wanna catch you and name you a gummy. Oh, I killed it. I wasn't paying attention and I killed it. Okay. I'm gonna try and find another one. Okay. Okay. Don't kill the tiny bear. Subway! Tiny bear, and I promise I won't kill it this time. Okay, we have a tiny bear. I'm just gonna throw a ball straight at it. I'm not gonna try and bite it this time. Holding B. 1, 2, 3. 1. What is... Gummy, look. I know I massacred your family. I'm really sorry about that. But I need you to get in the ball. Okay, we'll try again. I'm running out. I've got 2 more shots at this. Teddy, come on! Stop licking Subway! Okay? The final ball. Stay in there, stay in there. So that went terribly. That went terribly. There we go. 17 should be enough to secure me 1 gummy bear. I'll work out what to do after that. Okay, we'll just dip our toe in this grass here. And our catch for Route 29 that we're going to try again for is... No, we're not. We're not doing a Clefairy. Oh, tiny bear. I'm gonna have to Google the catch rate on this guy because I'm starting to feel like I'm taking crazy pills. We got the tiny bear. We got him. You saw it fair and square. It only took like 5 bears. Quiet nature but quick-tempered. Probably because I killed its family. Normal type, cool, so not dark. So we are doing the typing thing again. So we have our rock and ground and we have our normal. So we actually don't have a dark at all. I don't know what I was on about. All right, cool. So our packed lunch theme is starting to assemble itself. We have our Subway and now we just need to go make our gummy bear. So I broke down Gummy into pieces and it turns out she's just made of super basic shapes. Round ears, round head, tube arms, paddle feet. I used a couple of tricks to get the moon right for her forehead as I didn't want to just embroider it on. I do wish I had put her eyes slightly closer together, but I think it works well enough. Then it was just a matter of using a little bit of black to add a nose and a mouth that I'll probably unpick and redo. So there is Gummy Bear, and she is going to join Subway on the team. It was a bit of an effort to catch her, a bit of an effort to make her, but we have procured our Gummy Bear and there is no longer any escape for her. So now we are going to, once again, head back out, and we're going to double back and go to that little like offshoot route and see what we can rummage up there. Alrighty, so I'm back at Route 46, which was that wrong turn that I made initially. I don't know if I've edited that out, but I made a wrong turn initially, and we are going to see if we're a big enough level to catch anything here, because I don't remember if there was like a sudden level jump to catch the third member of our lunchbox. Okay. We now have some sushi. We are going for some sushi in our lunchbox. Or that, like, yeah, they're not gummy fish, they're not Swedish fish. I don't know. I don't know if I can bite that fish without killing it. So, I'm gonna do the thing again. That was a mistake on Gummy. Are you a sushi or a sashimi? Little norimaki? Yeah, okay. So, Fishy wanted to join our team. That was so easy compared to the bear. Alrighty, Lantern, the light Pokemon, so it's like a little light and easy meal option. And you're going to be my little sashimi. So sashimi is just kind of a blue fish. She's got some color changes, which is going to keep things interesting, but I might actually just do that as a separate piece and fit it over the top, just to keep, again, the color changes there like really distinct. But yeah, I'm not too worried about this one here. Other than that, this is a pretty generic fish shape. So this particular Pokemon just kept getting more and more chaotic as I went. I started by making the body, then realized I couldn't insert the eyes without making the mask. So I stopped what I was doing and started making his dangly bits instead. Then took the scenic route back past the mouth and the pectoral fins, then finally the mask. And the result was very strange. He photographs well from a couple of angles, but in general I'm underwhelmed by the result. Also, I wish I'd named him Crackers, because who is putting sashimi in a lunchbox? We were all thinking it. And we have our fish. So now we have our fish, we are going to go back past Cherrygrove and just see what we can rummage up in the route after that. I think it was full of Crobat, so I'm kind of like bracing myself for making a lot of wings. So we have a very protein heavy lunchbox, and so we need to like fill it out with a few more snacks. But that's our Pokemon from this round, and so now I can like double back and go back to Cherrygrove. So now we are heading north of Cherrygrove, so back near where Mr. Pokemon's house was. I believe this area is infested with Crobat. There's a pretty good chance that we're going to end up with a Crobat here, which I am still really happy with. First of all, purple. It's good to add to the team. Here we go. We ended up with Snubble. The frilly bulldog. You know what? I never really liked Snubble, but, you know, he has sheep, again. She has earned her place on this team and in this lunchbox. So she's our little fruit snack. And we are just gonna catch her now. Golden bee. Yeah. Welcome to the Lunchbox Gang fruit snack. Alrighty, so let's have a little look-see here. Hasty nature with good endurance. With the ability of intimidate. Yeah, okay, that tracks. Aw, scary face. So little. So scary. So we're gonna stop and we're gonna make our fruit snack now. Well, that's an interesting base shape. Moving right along. So looking at Snubble, there's a lot of small frills and tiny details. Ugly cute is kind of a tricky line to walk, and I don't want to cheese it too much by just stitching the lines onto a potato. I want to make sure the face still has a lot of dimension to it. Does Snubble even have a tail? I spent a while trying to work it out and I decided that she didn't. And I now know exactly how I would make a Goomba should the situation ever arrive. There does seem to be a little bit of confusion online as to what colour Snubble's feet are supposed to be, but I opted for like a yellow or cream colour. I used sewing tricks to shorten the torso because I had already attached the pieces after I decided it was too big, and I ended up giving her a butt implant to balance out the feet. Finally, I gave her a little bow because she is very cute and I feel really bad for suggesting otherwise. So there is Fruit Snack, our Snubble, the fourth member of our team. So our lunchbox gang, as it were, as it stands, currently consists of Subway, Gummy Bear, Sashimi, and Fruit Snack. So I really thought I was going to get a Crobat there, but didn't, and that's okay. I won't catch anything else on this route now. We're going to proceed to the next one, and maybe there'll be more Crobat along the way, or we'll encounter something cool and different. So let's. Okay. Go get through this grass. Sometimes it's like pounding your way through. See, there were so many of you, but we love our fruit snack. All members of the team are beloved. Don't make me bite you, you winged booger. I can't catch you. It just wasn't in the cards today. Oh, they look very battle-y, don't they? Okay. Excuse me for 5 minutes. Youngster Joey with his Rattata. Aww. No. I exclusively accept phone numbers from creepy old men. Yes, I am a Pokemon trainer. Mikey! You a member of Team Sky? Little Pidgey too. That's... You should be dressed in green. There are rules to this. You gotta wear your team colors. Okay, you're a bear, and that's a caterpillar. You've got this. Okay, oh, alright, we are on a new route. We are Route 31, which means that the next member of our team is in this grass. So it's team member number 5, and our lunchbox is filling up fast. So I'm gonna walk into the grass. I made owls last week. Okay, no, we like owls. These are the rules. I know I made owls last week. Hopefully I helped all of you make owls last week. Alright, I knew this would happen. It's just... The owl is growling at me. Fantastic. It's a very specific shape of owl, and we're going to make it small as well. So cool. Cool. We're going to do a cool owl. It'll be great. You put my sandwich to sleep. Wake up. Oh, I should just swap. I forgot that I had a whole team. I mean, what are we even doing here? Gummy. As a tiny bear, you kind of look like what Noctowl would eat. And I've named you after food. Okay, we are going to... Oh, it just feels wrong to tell you to lick the owl. Let's scratch the owl a little bit. Just a little scratch, and then we'll throw balls. Come on, man. It's your new home. You like your new home. You want to stay in there, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Juice box. Welcome to the lunchbox gang. Insomnia prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. That's probably normal for his class. Okay, so we have our 5th teammate. His name is Juicebox, and he is a Noctowl. Even though we made a bunch of owls already this month, we are making another one. Let's do this. Looking at Noctowl, I had just one thought. How now, Brown Owl? Brown is the hardest colour of yarn to find here, and this dude needed 4 different shades of it. He was kind of just a peg that had drunk too much coffee and decided to cosplay as Batman. So there is our finished juice box, the Noctowl, but after filming I decided it was all wrong, so I made a different one. Okay, so I am at a crossroads. I need one more Pokemon for our team, and so I really lucked out with Vileplume last time. We've got a good assortment of colours this time, so I'm not really trying to like flesh out a rainbow, so to speak, but it would be nice, I don't know, maybe like a purple or something a little bit more like... I want a Mareep. I want one, okay? I want one. I'd settle for a Falafi, but like, I want Mareep. Just a little bit. But, okay, focusing. I think that the next place that I have to go looking is this. It's Dark Cave. It seems like a suitable final place to find, like, the last member of our team, our lunchbox gang. Just, yeah, hopefully there is something good in there. So, here we go. That's right. The Dark Cave is dark. I'm so tense. There's no reason to be this tense. Is there anything in here? Okay, yeah, there is. You guys. I'm so happy. Okay, I really wanted Mareep, but I think what I meant by that is that I wanted a Phanpy. That's gonna... He should be Juicebox. He's got the straw. And the owl should have been like string cheese or something. Okay, well, okay, we wasted that opportunity, but we're not going to waste this one. We are going to catch us a tiny blue elephant. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have caught the final member of our team. Yes, we are going to name him. He is going to be our Hydro Flask. There we go. So there is our finished team. We have Subway the Larvitar, we have Gummy Bear the Teddiursa, we have Sashimi the Lantern, Fruit Snack the Snubble, Juicebox the Noctowl, and Hydro Flask the Phanpy. So now we get to go away and make ourselves a tiny blue elephant. Okay, so tiny elephant, very strange proportions that I'm going to try and stick through, because like they're not like elephantine proportions, it's kind of like nugget proportions. So I'm going to try and break him down into pieces and again just sort of see where we're going with it. So the trick with Phanpy seems to be to make him an elephant, but not too much of an elephant. I decided to build him from the base up with the body all in one piece, and that meant starting with the feet and then making a little belly patch and joining them all together into one round. I struggled a bit with the head shape. His proportions are like if you drew an elephant wrong, so I kept trying to make him an elephant and then having to change it. For his ear colour patches, I actually worked them as colour changes. It was bound to happen eventually, but for this little dude, it actually made sense to do it that way. His nose stripe I still made as a separate piece though. So he came out looking a little strange, but generally he's a very good boy who is ready to go. I cannot imagine a more delightful last pick than Phanpy. I'm really pleased. I regret strongly not picking Mareep as my starter, but like I also can't discount the fact that Subway was just MVP of this team. He just pounded his way through everything, including an entire family of gummy bears. So there is my completed Gen 2 team, bringing my Pokédex up to 22, not including any I made a decade ago. We have Subway the Larvitar, Gummy Bear the Teddiursa, Sashimi the Lantern, Fruit Snack the Snubble, Juicebox the Noctowl, and Hydro Flask the Phanpy. To be honest, I wasn't super excited by all these when I caught them, but they could also have been a lot worse. I was really challenged by some of the shapes, so I had a lot of fun working out how to build them and piece them together. And it's like solving a little puzzle, completely free from the pressure of coming up with an original drawing. So there is our team. I hope you had fun doing this with me again. I'm hoping to continue this series. I wouldn't mind continuing into like Gen 3 and Gen 4, just because there's like some really interesting dragons that come up, there's some really interesting starters that come up, and there are just still so many of these guys that I'd like to make. So if you would like to see me do Gen 3, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to leave me a comment telling me what your favorite Pokemon was today. Otherwise, that's it for this week. Okay, bye!